Alright guys, we're going out for a ride. We're riding on fresh tyres, so front and back. So I've got to go take it nice and easy in the corners because I've already had it slide a bit in one of my corners. I haven't done anything to remove the tyre compact, like everybody has their different way of breaking in new tyres. Some people use chemicals or different cleaning procedures, and it's meant to remove any leftover compounds from the manufacturing process. That is what you're kind of wearing off in your braking period. I don't do none of that. I'm not going to do a burnout because honestly I think that just does more damage than just going a bit slow for a couple days. But I was just thinking, I haven't been out this way in a long time, so I thought I'd come out this way again. And it's cold, British weather, it's the usual. We're not in summer no more. It's over. Summer's gone. But so yeah, I'm just gonna cruise. I'm probably not gonna talk a lot. I'm probably gonna be focusing on not dying, to be honest. These aren't even the same tyres either, because I'm gonna be honest, I cheaped out for a reason. And I mean, first of all, when you're buying tyres for your own bike, never ever cheap out. And unless you've rode with really shit tyres and then gone to some really nice tyres, you won't really be able to, you won't know what the difference is. The tyres are tyres, but they're not. They have a massive difference in feel and confidence. Your tyres will give you a lot more confidence. But so I had Michelin's, the pilots that are designed for the R125. They're beautiful. They're like 50 to 60 quid more than the Pirellis. So I got the Pirellis because obviously I'm going to sell this soon. I'm not going to make that money back from selling it with new tyres. Oh, fucking hell. Pirellis on here instead. I'm just going to take it nice and easy. Because I don't know how they're going to handle. I've literally never in my riding career had Pirellis. Obviously, big brand, got a good reputation, but rider preference. Anyway, I'm going to stick my music back on and just cruise. And okay, I'm going from behind. I was boxed in by another van, but I guess they turned right as well. Little exhaust pop. That's just come back from MOT, which is why I had to do new tyres, because it was down to the cord in the tyres, so it's an MOT failure. And obviously I had to put the baffle back in, and I had to put the original mirrors back on, and a bunch of other stuff. Feels so good to have this back in its my spec. This is my spec bike. also definitely a lot more windy, and it's actually so windy it's having an effect on my speed. If you've ever rode one of these, you'll know that when you get about 70, if you actually duck in, it does actually, like, if I'm sitting straight up, I red light a lot, it stops going at 75, that's the top speed. I tuck in, I get about 83, 84. So wind has a massive effect, especially on 125s. So I mean, with this extra wind now, with it going to the colder weather, really slowing me down. Also, I have no idea where I'm riding to. I'm literally just going to ride, and then if I get lost, I brought my phone mount. Our glass has got to be adjusted. Back into it. In a sense, I don't want to be stuck behind a van the whole time, but I'm not going to go fast enough, especially coming up to and exiting corners, to overtake him. So it's not such a bad thing. Plus, I don't want to fall into that. You'll see that I'm barely leaning, because I'm on fresh tyres and I just don't trust them. This is literally my first ride on the tyres, except for riding back from the MOT place, my mechanics. Which literally was a 5-minute drive, and my temp didn't get above 2. And it sits at 3 after like 10 minutes of riding, so I mean, it took me like 3.5 minutes, something like that, on Live 360 to get from there back to mine. Plus, going the way I'm thinking of going, I need to be super careful, because there is a dead end after like a 60 round a corner, and then a T-junction. And the last time I came down here with good tyres, I fully locked out to stop in time for that T-junction. And it's like, I'm on fresh front and rear, it's gonna lock and it's just not gonna stop. So I'm just gonna take it easy. I honestly don't really care what people think, because fresh tyres on a car compared to fresh tyres on a bike, massive difference. I just hope once I've worn them in, they're gonna ride as close as it gets to the Michelin's, because I was enjoying like proper getting my knee out on good tyres, and so I'm not trying to say that Pirellis are bad. I'm just trying to say, as someone who's never rode Pirellis before, I've got no idea if they are good or bad for my riding style. They are the sports tyres though. They are the sports tyres, the same as the Michelin pilots that are meant for this, are sort of more of a sports tyre. That's what I mean, it's struggling to do 50. I swear he was on the other side of the road there. He's fucking hauling it. Oh, he definitely was for this corner. Obviously more speed and heat is gonna hit them in quicker and remove that leftover compound, but when your tyres are slick it's hard to get to, you know, do speed safely. I mean, obviously if you're A14, like dual carriageway, highway, whatever, that's a lot easier. The corners aren't tight, there's no sudden braking. When you're on back roads like this, you don't know what to expect really. Go right. That exhaust pop was mean. This is a 30. I will tame it down a little bit. And then another reason I don't want to do a burnout is because obviously if I'm going to sell it soon, if there's clear signs of burnouts and skids and stuff, it's just not going to look good. It's going to look like I've just abused the bike, which, I mean, to a degree I have, but that's part of riding. That's the fastest I've gone on these tyres so far. definitely want to slow down for this bit, because if I remember it rightly, this bit isn't very forgiving on the corners, and we should be coming up to the T-junction soon. I wouldn't think it was much further than this. Either way, I'm going to turn around pretty soon. Oh yeah, stop 150 yards, so this must be the T-junction. I might even spin around here, to be honest.